Hello, welcome back. Right, I was going to put a dash cam in my van, but I've already put a wolf box in, and Viofo have kindly sent me this, and it comes with the hard wiring kit, Bluetooth remote and a memory card. So let's have a look what we've got in here. If I can do it with one hand. So we've got the camera, I assume, yes. We've got the camera, obviously that goes on the dash, the rear face, and that's a front facing camera. We've got the hard wiring kit, Bluetooth remote and the memory card. I don't know if there's anything else in this box, but let's have a look. Got the user manual, sticker, and we've got a few. Oh, there's a rear camera as well, which I assume goes on the bumper. So that must be that's a cigarette lighter adapter type thing. So we're going to put it on Jill Ann's car, because she's got a dash cam in there, but she's probably had it 10 years and it's starting to show signs of its age, shall we say. So we'll go to her car, we'll rip the old one out and we'll get this one put in. So we're now in Gillian's car, and that's the old one there, which, as you can see, it's quite old and dated. It's an X base. Oh, just like that it come on. But yeah, it's not the best. I mean, it serves a purpose, but obviously this new one, this one, can go up there like that. It's a lot more modern, 4K, does all kinds. But anyway, we'll get this one out and we'll put this one. So it does come with a hard wiring kit, but in this instance, I'm going to use a cigarette lighter. So I've plugged that in there. And I've got a USB-C to USB-C cable, which is going to go under there, up there, across there and down to where the camera is. So I'll get that wire in and then I'll show you. Right, so as I said, dead easy. Cigarette lighter cable goes underneath the glove box. Take that off, goes up there, up the atrium, and then obviously it's there hanging out. So what we'll do with now, I'll peel that sticker off there and we'll stick that on there. Job's a good one. We've also got this fisheye interior camera. So what I'm thinking is, if I just put it on there like so, that'll cover the inside and also through the back window, which is ideal. So another thing you get in this pack, before I forget to put it on, is this little anti-glare lens which pops on the front of that camera there. So I'll pop it on now before I forget. Right, so they also supply with a little SD card which goes in. It's quite hard to see, isn't it, but there's a little slot in the side there. So pop that in and then we'll have switch on. Right, so I think we're about there. So we've mounted the quick snap there. You can just hit that and it'll take a snap of whatever's in front of you. The camera's up and running. The screen goes off when it's timed out, shall we say. I'll knock the engine off, take the key out, and the camera will switch off. But if I fire the car up again, just to show you, you can see it powering on there. Get all your lights on and then the screen comes on and there you go. So you can see the screen there, and in the top right, if you press this button here, you can see me on the screen, and that's the front camera on here, or you can just have that one. So we'll just leave it on that one for now. And there's the interior camera here. So I was going to put the rear camera on the rear window, but because of the angle of the window, and there's no way to fix it, and I'm not drilling bumpers and whatnot, not on this one, because if we change the car, well, I don't like to think I'd take it with us, but yeah, dead easy, decent bit of kit, 4K recording, 2K internal camera. Literally took me half an hour to install it, but yeah, would recommend. And it brings Gillian into the present instead of living in the past with the old thing. But anyway, back on the van after this, so I'll catch you in a minute.